So today, beautiful people, I'm going to make you my first episode from the update 1.18's test server, playing with a vehicle that was rebalanced by Wargaming, and I am going to start with quite a massive surprise actually for me personally, AMX M4 MLE 54. Now previously, actually right now currently on the live server, I have this vehicle, I have had this vehicle for quite some time, but I do not even have a crew for this tank, right? I have it researched, I did buy it, but I have not played any battles on the live server on my main account with this tank, but on the test server I could not stop playing it. Ladies and gentlemen, yes, I have to give props to Wargaming. You have to give credit where credit is due, and they did such a great job. They did hit the nail on the top of its head with this buff, in my opinion, because it actually hit stuff while it remains being balanced. Survivability wise, it actually has weak spots that are able to, that you are able to penetrate with standard rounds. It has the massive turret, some weaknesses here and there, but overall I have to say I really did freaking enjoy what they did to AMX M454, because when we talk about the gun handling, now it has the same gun handling stabilization wise at least as Supergong does. Come over here, for example, thanks to GG update 1.18's public test server, you can see Supergong, they have the penetration differences, 560 alpha versus 400, yada yada yada, but look over here. Dispersion, same. On the move dispersion, the same. Tank traverse, turret traverse, the same dispersion values as on Supergong. The aiming time is slightly longer, as it should be, because, it has bigger alpha damage and whatnot, 160 extra alpha damage. And it has, of course, a slightly lower DPM as well, but this tank is better at trading. It has, the better mobility and all those things. But going back into the game and talking more about what they did overall to this vehicle. So, AMX M4 MLE 54 on the test server received 25 extra millimeters of side armor, 200 extra hit points for the survivability, but at the same time, the hull reverse speed was nerfed by 4 degrees per second down to 28 degrees, right? But dispersion during movement and on hull traverse down to 0.12, as I showed you before, that was buffed quite big time. Now the biggest gun, the big gun, 130mm, now it is definitely going to be the main gun. Accuracy boosted down to 0.33 or dispersion at 100 meters. A reload time, crazy, 2.4 seconds off from the reload time. It's more than adding 2 gun rammers worth of reload time. They buffed it, basically. If you get my point over here. A special shell penetration, aka the premium round penetration, was buffed by 16, so nice, this is thumbs up, right? But the standard shell penetration, sadly, 250 remains to be the same. But the shell velocity was buffed up to 960 for the standard AP, and for the premium AP, 1150, quite a big buff. You can see extra 310 meters per second shell velocity, and this is what it needed. In my humble opinion, currently testing it out on the test server, I was freaking enjoying playing with this tank. I was dealing damage, every now and then I was bouncing as well, because on the test server everyone is spamming premium rounds, and when they come to the live server they're sad about everyone spamming premium rounds at 10 basically, this is how World of Tanks works. The 120mm gun got buffed as well, buffed and nerfed. The shell velocities were nerfed all around the board, but the reload time was buffed, and also the standard shell penetration, extra 6mm. Well, basically, this means absolutely nothing. And this is the AMX M454 I have in my garage right now. I didn't have the crew, so I did put it together using the other vehicles I had, and here are the stats. 3200 DPM, 2.03 second aiming time, 0.29 accuracy, 10.53 second reload time, and only having 30 shells, I have already had some battles where I have to be very careful taking some blind shots or taking some risky shots, taking some long-range, weak spot snipes, because now I'm actually afraid to run out of ammunition way more often than, previously with the big gun, right? So watch out for that, definitely, guys. Watch out for that. So minus 8 degrees of gun depression, helps it out in many situations. It still has weak spots, as I said. It has the commander hatch. You're able to penetrate that. You're able to penetrate that. Even when you're on the lower ground. You're going to see that from some live battles, because I'm going to play 3 live battles together with you. And also with all the field mods and improved hardening, which is my equipment unit 2720 hit points, which is, you know, quite nice amount of hit points over here. 15 power to weight ratio, mobility seems to be decent, top speed, you know, 40 is nothing crazy, so adding turbo on it instead of improved rotation mechanism for some maps, for example, can easily work, but this is just my equipment setup right now. Stabilizer just makes it quite enjoyable, and although you can even play that without stabilizer. Maybe you can switch out the stabilizer for turbo for city maps, or, you know, for some other type of maps for matchmaking, where you do not need stabilizer that much. There are some battles like that, but I do not have secondary setup right over here right now. Here are my field mods as well I'm playing with. Of course, the terrain resistance, I went for the accuracy, I went for the view range, I went for the reverse speed, and over here I went for the gun stabilization, and that is it. So now let me just show you how this tank performs on the battlefield, and tell me what you think about that. And first up we get, what do we get? Fjords, tier 10 battle. As always, the enemy D100LT has already been destroyed before I'm even able to say hello from the battle, guys. Anyway, tier 10, yes, basically as always. I have only seen tier 9 battles when I played with tier 9. All the other ones with tier 10 tanks have been full tier 10s, so something to keep in mind, of course, as always, something to keep in mind. Here is Minotauro. Well, it is a very tough situation to be in, honestly speaking. And boom, we have to do those quick snaps, and just look at this beautiful gun handling, right? Just look at that. AMX M454 like never before, ladies and gentlemen, like never before. Is this only your... yeah, this is only your side. Oh, this guy pushed up a bit too far for a second. But just for a second. I saw a bit of a green over there. That Minotauro is getting farmed by our Minotauro, which is absolutely fine by me. Absolutely fine by me. Like, there is a little green I was able to see before, right? There was a little green I was able to see. There is chilling. Right. Nice. Side shot. Cool. Engine fire as well. You see this massive turret, like, this guy is... like, if this guy was looking for 1 second to the other side, we had a chance to penetrate. The side turret, like, this is something you have to be aware of all the time. You have to be very aware of and alerted all the time, basically. This guy is firing a premium AP round and bouncing off all the shots. I guess doesn't know where to hit us, right? Maybe this 3D style is going to be a bit tricky for you. Although this guy is using 3D style, or... no, he's not using 3D style, never mind. Ah, he saw the commander hatch, yep. Once again, the massive size of this. Ah, come on. I made 2 mistakes in a row. Well, the first one was I didn't think he's able to see that, but he was able to see it. Anyway, peeking versus that ISN was kinda stupid. I ain't gonna lie. That was kind of stupid. I mean. Now, basically, if we want to secure a quick, nice win, let me actually attract that guy, because I didn't want to receive any more shots. AMX took the shot. Our Minotauro is going in, and IS-7 down there. I do not want to receive, or I do not want to give free damage for the lad. If we up here, are we going to blind kill or not, guys? What do you think? Nope. Well, the answer is no. And we can push forward. So we're going to win this battle quite cleanly, as you can see. We do have some damage left on the board. Let's put that just like this. 523. Here is the FV 405 as well. I wonder how close we were hitting our blind shot. Okay, so despite some mistakes, you still have seen his gun handling over here on the move. just like that. Like, come on. Like, what are we talking about over here, guys? What are we talking about over here? And I believe versus that guy, we are going to tap that 2 key. So we do not waste that much time. Sorry. I tried to get the tracking angle. Okay, I guess I have to be the one who takes the damage, huh? Never mind. This guy is just dancing. This guy is simply dancing with the E5, and did he actually fail the killing shot? I believe so. So where is the final? Where is the final Minotauro? Huh. Ah, in the base. Damn it, in the base, ladies and gentlemen, in the base. I think this is the battle for us, guys. This is the battle for us. So let's close this one with 3,850 damage done. We made one silly play, which was the silly peeking, but you know, we were able to fight versus enemy AMX, you know, which you can penetrate if you know where to hit. And GG, I guess GG. I get you in the next one. So second battle, guys, and you know what? You know what is going to be very uncharacteristical over here in this situation? I'm actually going to show AMX M454 over here on this map called... where is that guy coming? This guy is actually coming for a bit of an aggressive scouting run. Yeah, and was able to spot me, for example, but we have to punish you. We simply have to punish you for that. Or alternatively, IS-7 can punish you simply taking a single shot. How about that, guys? How about that? Anyway, very uncharacteristical over here to have AMX M4 taking a shot like that. Taking a freaking sniping shot like that with a 130mm boomstick, you know. Just to prove the point, guys. I did that just to prove the point. And it was very lucky as well, you know. Let's not hide the fact that it was god-awfully lucky shot. EBR is going in. Let's be ready. Manticore is destroyed. Nice, we can pull back. Both enemy light tanks are dead, so I'm not very worried about that. Here is E3. E3 STB. STB who actually destroyed my loader with the first shot. Now the biggest problem over here, of course, is our side turret, which is absolutely massive. So we actually have to pull back now. I was hoping maybe if there is something else getting spotted, we're able to do something, but I do not think there is going to be anything else spotted. Unless that E3 is going to be crazy. There is even FA. There is actually even FA. And the E3 is coming in from here. I do not quite understand what the hell is going on over here. I do not actually understand what the heck is going on over here. That is a commander hatch penetration, you know. Even like when this guy is on the higher ground, right? Even when this guy is on the higher ground. You see? I'm actually able to hit the weak spots, you know? This is the vehicle design. You are able to take it out if you know how to shoot it. Not like it doesn't have weak spots, right? Guys, this is the correct design, right? Boom. Just like that. With standard rounds even. 250 millimeters of penetration. Not like it has a crazy penetration already. Wargaming, you know, this is how to design tanks. E3, oh, look at this guy. E3 versus Minotauro. The old boss versus the new boss. Who is going to be on the top? Boom, just like that. Never mind, AMX M4 is going to be on the top. We have cleaned up the base, and now what is the rest for us to do is to just clean up all the Minotauros over here. All the enemy tanks needs to be cleaned up. And I'm already holding the mouse button, and boom, are we able to pick up that? Yes, we were able to pick up this as well. So another quite a fast battle. Like, this is test server, guys. To get the crazy score, to get the crazy game, I don't know. I don't even know who you have to kiss to get something like that. Simply, boom, because battles are so damn fast. So are we able to get another 4K damage game? Not another 4k damage, actually first 4k damage game. Are we able to do that? Nice! 4,200 at least. So let's pull back. This Minotauro doesn't actually, this Minotauro would not have had a clean shot on us. Maybe we would have been able to run away. But I take 4 kills, I take 4.2k damage, 900 assistance as well. Not bad. So, uno mas, one more battle. On Overlord we have triple Minotauro, triple FE action, triple FE. This is, you know, the test server's signature, basically, to have at least 2 or 3 FE 4005s in every single battle, you know? You cannot hate it, guys. You cannot hate that. Quick shot. Wow. What was that aim? Let's just pretend I'm not recording. Let's just pretend I'm like nobody saw that. Let's simply pretend that, right? Can we do that? Nice. You know, that was my first shot in the game. That was my... Let's just pretend you didn't see that as well. I'm going to teleport back up the hill. And we're back up here. So, I don't know what happened. I don't know how I dropped down over there. I absolutely do not know what happened. There is a mouse. I'm not able to penetrate mouse with the standard rounds that easily. Even with premium rounds. You know, if this guy is angled like that, 290mm pen is definitely not going to be enough. Quick shot in. We have to be fast. This time we were fast. And this time we didn't drop down either. We're making progress, guys. We are indeed making some progress. Quick shot into the commander hatch. I really do not want to use my premium rounds on that AMX M4. If I am completely honest with you guys. Because I would like to use those in mouse. M4 is dead, mouse is coming in. Or, you know, if you simply show the side, let's pick it up. Okay, beautiful high roll as well. That high roll was quite lucky, but we're losing the high ground. And the rule on this map is you have to win the high ground just to dominate the low ground after that. So let's try to get the high ground back. They have Minotauros up there, they have FE45, so, you know, it makes sense how we lost it in the first place. But now we can take it back, hopefully. Nice, 557. I wonder where the Judas... Oh, Judas actually didn't push all the way behind us. This is good news. Minotauro also up there. Judas. Quick shot in, but missed. This little... Is that the shitter, actually? I think this is a shitter, right? Anyway. That thing made my aim a bit messy. Absolutely no idea what happened versus Patchet. Well... It was something that should not happen. Minotauro there. We have to be careful with our freaking turret. Like wherever the FE45 is going to be and peek from. If I turn my tank and turret too much, that... Oh! Ooh! FE just got a nasty shot into... Nope. Let's move up. There it is. Okay. Beautiful. We dodged that. Let's move in. I think FE should be still loading. Nice. Our calculations were correct. Patchet is trying to run away. This FE was a bit of a surprise. How I wasn't able to spot it first, you know, before. Let's load in high explosive. Now, what is that rocking? I do not get it on the death server. Actually, I do not get it. Yes, they got like the full assistance, full spotting for that, whatnot, but why was my vehicle jumping up and down like that? Why was my tank jumping up and down like that? Anyway, 4.9 thousand damage done. you know, at the end of the battle, we simply had nothing else to do. If I wanted to get some more damage, some more assistance, let's simply go in. And this is what we did, and we are being rewarded, actually, you know. 8,000 combined damage battle right over here in front of us. This is... Ram kill? Nothing. Okay. Ladies and gentlemen, 4,900, let's say 5,000. Okay, let's say we were 13 shy of 5,000 damage. But this is buffed AMX M454. I am definitely going to get this vehicle up and running on my live server as well. I have it on my account, but I do not have a crew even for that. I mixed the crew together from the AMX 50B's crew, and I had this guy from... Actually, this was from AMX, but the loader was from somewhere else, if I remember correctly. But, you know, beautiful battle. We played 3 battles. It's like, what is it, 4.3 thousand combined, 4.4 thousand combined out of those 3 battles. Good. Yeah, very good. I'm happy with this vehicle. It has weak spots. It has, you know, now actually not frustrating gun to play with. It has some other goodies they added on this vehicle. Gun handling, you know, the main thing, gun handling, of course. And it feels pretty damn sexy. I was playing it with this equipment unit, you know, hit points. It is not the hardest tank to penetrate. You kind of need that. You can play with turbo. You can play with all kinds of things, as I said before. But, guys, let me know what you think about this yourself. If you have tried it out, do you have it? Are you going to grind for it? Let me know what you think about that in the comment section down below. I get you next time with something else. Stay beautiful, stay sexy, take care, and bye.